Hello, it's Mari. This time, we will look at the final fight code. It's very convenient to use and it's clear even if you just use it, so I will clear it without using it because it's very easy. Isn't the bug-like attack that was used in the old days when there was no money a very heavy attack? I will do my best to blow it up like a sandstorm. Of course, there's no way to avoid the first interval. Since it's still the first stage, the enemy's strength is low. The difficulty is set to the hardest. Let me explain about the difficulty of Final Fight. First, there are two types of deep difficulty settings, but in reality, this game also allows you to choose the variable difficulty. Even if you start with any difficulty setting, the meaning of deep difficulty setting is lost. The victory range and maximum damage vary depending on the difficulty, but the minimum is 10 seconds and the maximum is 5 seconds, which is not very effective, and the victory speed is generally faster, so it doesn't feel much different even if it decreases by 1 or 2. The rank system also causes high-level enemies to deplete around 40% of health in a single hit. There was a part I explained incorrectly in the previous video. As the rank increases, the strength of all enemies, including the boss, increases. It has 27 stages ranging from 0 to 26. From around 15, the damage becomes extremely strong. Usually, it takes about 2 to 3 hours to reach the maximum rank. A knife man has appeared to highlight Cody's characteristics. Each character has a specialized weapon. Cody's current main weapon is really good, it's a knife. I will explain about the two difficulties of Death Switch. The first one is to set the basic difficulty. This determines the lowest value of the rank. Because the current difficulty is 8, the lowest value is 8. The second difficulty is about the victory margin. Of course, the upper limit is also determined here. AG's upper limit is 23, and Hades is 26. It would be easy even without using Waridari, right? I will now explain difficulty level 2 in a row. In the case of Ez, the rank up timer is 1 increase per 10 seconds, and the hardest is 1 increase per 5 seconds. However, there are exceptions to the timer rank increase. In events or bonus stages where character movement is impossible, the rank does not increase. There are also conditions where the timer rank is initialized. In cases where you have missed or cleared a stage, the rank decreases and the timer rank is initialized. I think I've talked quite in detail about the difficulty level up to this point. Isn't the Knife Master code amazing? Key. No matter how I look at it, my big friends are not scary. Even if I've lost my knife right now, there's absolutely no need to worry. It's because I can enter without any effort, even if the fortress is fortified. I want to take everything like 100 points jump, but the documents are too fast to escape, so I have no choice but to push the scroll forward while facing it. I wish they would turn off the call quickly, but they don't turn it off. Finally, I got the knife. Did they say there's nothing scary about coding with a knife? Whether it's a knife or a saw, I'll handle it all simply. Other characters might play cautiously, fearing they might fall into the water, but life covers a lot of ground. Even in the final stages, life is relentless. Sanai Mori does not use magic here. If you wait at the top of the passage on the right, it will automatically clear this area, but it becomes boring as the playtime gets longer. Down to the bottom. Give it a final push and clear it. Since there's no knife, he's directly using an X-ray. I guess we have no choice but to use the throw. If the villains try to kill me in the middle, I'll immediately escape to AB. There's a chance I might die while trying to fully utilize AB's power. Finally, you're pulling out the knife. Now I can return as the strongest Cody again. We need to fight with the Stage 2 boss, Soto. He's a guy who uses Yadoryu, but it's easy if he doesn't have a call. Let's quickly knock down 2 call spots. Now I just look at the pattern that is being applied and dodge it. It's okay to jump down and attack when he comes running like this. It's very simple, whether it's a dinosaur or a fireball. I will handle the bonus stage quickly. Thinking about it, it doesn't make sense. No matter how small, I calmly park the car and leisurely take off. Stage 3 is a transformation, not a translation. Progress report is lively and different from sightseeing. Please put the popcorn here and there. I've dealt with the chores in no time and only one remains. Even if Andre's leash is long, it's shorter than life. If you find a puppy, Andre and the fight will start right away. Beware of the pig approaching from the right. If you're not prepared in advance, it's easy to get hit. However, if you know, you can handle it this easily. You're likely to get caught in Andre's second interval sniping. Once the game starts, herd the enemies to one side. I will move the people on the left to the right. And it will be done once I create a path with a knife. If I cut the attack key, they will know and die. since I easily broke the gap between the rankings. It's different now. There is a boss at the end of this section. The damage from the boss is quite strong. It's time to face the boss. Eddie's boss attack is quite long, and the damage is also quite strong, so be careful not to take it. We can counterattack with our knife. Don't stand still, you've been hit by a surprise attack. Eddie, who pulled out a gun, continues to run away. But he keeps running. Unlike a stumble, his speed is incredibly fast. I threw a knife out of frustration, but he didn't die. I could have caught him beautifully with a knife throw, but it's a shame that I missed the last beautiful shot. This is the 4th stage industrial area. Fire is prohibited where the fire road leads. You can catch almost all enemies without any horizontal movement. It's prohibited to move horizontally here because there's no fire road. Now you can see the fire road coming up again. Randrew and Muse will only attack vertically, taking the same position as the player's Y-axis as time passes. Now the area where the fire road rises has ended. You can move horizontally freely. I'll try to gather the sheep on the mountain once. Even the life of a part-timer is falling apart. There's only one day left until the end, but the door is opening. I'll hang it up in the living room and let it sway. You can easily pass it here if you just stand by. I hate falling because my strength is only half and it's slippery. I have full strength and weapons, so I'll see you in the afternoon. Lorento's ankle is really hurting. Lorento took 2 hits, but he's in a blank state. I will put the bonus stage in the broadcast. We are also adding a stage to Spa 5. It proceeds through the garden, dressing room, and garden. It's a considerably long stage, so if you don't like timeouts, rather than playing aggressively, take it slow and steady. Take all the enemies to the end of the screen. A surprise attack comes from the screen's end. Please recognize it. Maybe I told you not to use the heater. There seems to be no food that replenishes stamina. If you go ahead, there are 2 Andres in the tunnel. It's not right to act recklessly like this. You can also take Andre and go straight ahead, but because of the zombies appearing in front, I will proceed here after taking a bit of Andre's stamina. Got the deer knife. I got hit as soon as I got it. In this scene, Heejin appears with a bulldozer. I want to fill the screen at once, but it's not easy. The situation changed as soon as I arrived in the dressing room. As expected, having a knife speeds up the process significantly. Now we're back in the public space again. This is the last section, and if you see the Statue of Liberty in the background, you can fight the stage boss. Hammer just came out. If I eat this, will my power increase? There are people who say that the power increases, but honestly, I don't really know. I've searched the internet for information about this place, but I couldn't find any concrete evidence. If anyone knows exactly about this, I would appreciate it if you could let me know. This is the space where my close friends come out with a blender. There is one food left above, so feel free to take it. All you have to do is swing the knife from side to side. It works. In the background, the Statue of Liberty comes into view. We will soon meet with Boss Abigail. Boss Abigail is quite a catch. She's tough to get close to, but in front of a sharp knife, she's a lamb. I'll keep chasing her like a fool. The signal was somewhat anticipated, but Abigail is slow enough to see and judge with her eyes, so it's easy to chase. I almost got caught because of that judgment. It's just our code knife master. I'm going to the heart of the final stage. We will go through various places to the last place where the boss is. Keep moving forward. It's okay if it's not perfect, I'm probably just tired because I'm right. Fortunately, the enemies are all on one side. All you have to do is keep pressing the A button. Whether you're doing a guard or not, ignore it and be patient. It's not the time to worry about the details. Only one Andre left. Let's see if there was a secret weapon hidden in Andre's arsenal. Since we don't use magic, we end up wasting time in places like this. We're heading to the next section above. Up to here was just a taste of the final stage. Now it really starts to get difficult. If you advance slightly, you will encounter Chinese zombies. Identifying them allows for an appropriate response. This is the part where Andre comes out with a sledgehammer. The documents are coming to interfere. Catch him properly while throwing towards Andre. It's easier if you fight after sending them all to one side. also a target for the sound of collapse. I can't hear you. Second time, it's the 10/interval. Fortunately, I've gained both strength and a knife. Now I can proceed with the game easily. If you discard the knife here, you can get it immediately. If you take her knife, you can use it. Remember, the Chinese are coming. Go to the checkpoint. If our code doesn't just laugh it off, it will work. Jamie Samaya was upset, but if you just ignore it and keep going forward, Andre will disappear. The Chinese flag will be reattached at the end of the screen. If you don't know the answer, you should guess and die. I'm sorry. Kolbom, everyone is hurting and hungry. Place it underneath and proceed. 3 Paljachi are now attempting a surprise attack. If you stick to the bottom, you can go without getting hit like this. We've come to the final round of the panel fight. A boss is waiting at the end of this place. Since I couldn't get a life, even a coin would do. I guess I have it right now. Fortunately, luckily the knife came out quickly. Again, crush the ice cubes finely. There is a trap hidden at the end of the screen on the right. It's not easy to get hit as soon as you arrive. Now that I've pushed it to one side, please give it a try. Really, the knife's performance is confirmed. You mark it. The documents were quickly used up. Two in the growing shank gives strength. Now we're considering the boss fight. Just shoot with Carlo, use Jessica to dodge, and you don't take damage. I don't with my life. If you continue using it, hold it like this. Running around is cute, but the Northwest is painful. If possible, be careful not to get hit by the crossbow. knife makes the boss fight seem easy. It's easier than I thought to clear without a party, isn't it? Our code, which we just bought with Metro City, has some shocking settings that will be revealed later, but it will eventually debut in the market in SPA5. That's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and don't forget, I beg you.